Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are out there in the world, on this crazy old planet called Earth. Welcome to Planet of Lana 2 once again. I am your host, the DJ Atomica. It is Saturday, August 22nd, and I need to restart my capture here. Alright, now we're moving. Now everything's shipshape. I am back after a 2-week hiatus. I was on vacation with family. It was well-deserved rest and rehabilitation, but I am back and rearing to go. We left off on quite the cliffhanger last episode. Maybe not a cliffhanger. Maybe that's not the right way to describe it. An important and critical story juncture, I suspect. For any who are just tuning in for this episode, this is Planet of Lana 2, a sequel to Planet of Lana. We play as Lana on this planet, which is not Earth, but we come from Earth because we're humans. We found out in the first game that... oh, hello, Sivari. Hello, hello. Oh, you were playing Still Wakes the Deep. How is that? I've heard not much about that game aside from its title. I'm curious. What do you think of Still Wakes the Deep? Yeah, so we're Lana on this extraterrestrial planet, and we are part of a community who is, I believe, my memory might be failing me a little bit. It was good? Oh, excellent, excellent. I think what I had heard was that it was kind of poorly optimized and it was difficult to run on some systems, but I hadn't heard anything about the game itself, so it's good to hear that it's good. How are you doing today? I hope the day is treating you well. Hope everybody's staying safe out there. It can be pretty hot, pretty windy, pretty rainy right now in the US of A. It was struggling a bit, but game was overall good. Okay, so it looks like the the performance situation hasn't changed all that much. Yeah, because I know it's like a sort of Lovecraftian thing. It takes place on like water, right? It's a water game. And hello, Lordling. Hello, hello. You can't see it, but I am physically waving back at you. Hello, how are you doing today, Lordling? Welcome in. You're just in time. We're just getting started. I'm doing a recap of the story so far. We are Lana, and we are the descendants. Our people are the descendants of colonists from Earth who came to this planet, apparently to build a new settlement here. Things, however, went awry, and the ship broke in two, and our half crashed here with all of the sort of... I think it was the embryos that were being transported. And so we got kind of like a baseline society, building ourselves up again from lower technological means, and eventually discovered some of the technology of the abandoned ship and sort of discovered our origins in the first game. What we're now seeing is that some other group of humans, possibly from the other half of the ship, I'm not 100% certain on that yet, are continuing the work of the original colonists now. They are building the new settlement, much to the detriment of the local ecosystem and to us. So, one of our fellow villagers got poisoned by some of their activities, and so we have embarked upon a quest to gather ingredients for a cure. And along the way, we are slowly starting to uncover more history about the people who sent us here from Earth and why they were doing so. We have just begun a flashback segment from the perspective of Mui many hundreds of years ago. Mui is our little cat companion here, who helps us interface with some of the technology and fauna here on the planet. So I'm very curious to see how that's going to play out. It's kind of like Alien Isolation, but Lovecraftian. I mean, you can't go wrong with that formula. Alien Isolation was an absolutely stupendous game. By all accounts, I'm excited they're making another one. It's not exactly an immersive sim, but it kind of has like similar flavor to like System Shock. System Shock 2 is kind of what I'm thinking of when I think of Alien Isolation. It feels very much like a spiritual continuation of System Shock. Maybe not in the character customization aspects of it, but certainly in, being stranded alone on a dangerous abandoned space station and having to come up with clever ways to navigate around. It was very cool. I liked watching the playthroughs that I did. Surviving, can't say, soon to be in a wedding. Oh, we'll be dead to the world for the next few days. How is everyone? Game sounds cool. Yeah, well, in reverse order, yes, I think the game is pretty cool. I was a big fan of the first game, and I'm enjoying the second game as well. I am good. I am well rested, well fed. Well beached. I went to the beach with family. And yeah, well, my congratulations to the people getting married. I hope you have a good time at the wedding. Weddings are usually good fun. At the very least, they're usually good food. I've not been to a ton of weddings in my life. Been to some cousin weddings, some second cousin weddings. I'm not sure I've ever been to I've been to an aunt and uncle wedding. And then I've also been to my sister's wedding. And that was great. We loved that. I mean, I suspect I'm somewhat biased since it was my sister. But I always have a good time at weddings. Lots of dancing, lots of, like I said, good food. Hard to go wrong with a wedding. But yeah, I think we are ready to begin Planet of Lana 2. If I click play, yes, so we have taken the perspective of Mui. This is hundreds of years ago on the undestroyed ship. I guess intact is the word that I'm looking for. The intact ship taking us to whatever our planet is called. Fascinating. I got a weird... Uh-oh. Alright, hold on. We appear to be having a little bit of a capture card glitch here. Let me just unplug and replug that. And hopefully that'll sort things out. Alright. Yeah, little sis getting married. Love the celebration. Dislike large groups, so I'll manage. Hey. So, if you dislike large groups, the perimeter of the room is your best friend. I can say this as someone whose little sister also got married a couple years back. But yeah, I mostly just wanted to say hi and have a good day / game. You as well, Lordling. Enjoy the wedding. My congratulations to your sister and to their wed-to-be. And I hope you have some good food. I hope it's not too stressful for you. And mazel tov to all involved. All right. So, we're hundreds of years ago. I can confirm Wall is my friend. Yes. The best part is if you can get a table for like a dining table near the wall. That's peak. Because then you can just sort of retreat there at any point during the day. But that's obviously up to the seating chart. I have heard it done where some weddings will have the family very close to the newlywed table, which can usually be a little in the middle of things. So fingers crossed that the seating is your friend. All right, it's hundreds of years ago. We're on the ship. We're Mui. Our first task, if I recall, is to calm a crying baby. So, forewarning, we're about to have some crying baby sounds in the background here. Mui's journey hundreds of years earlier. Alright, we saw this cutscene at the end of last stream, but we'll do it again, just to refresh our memory. Also, I can't do much about it. This is how the game booted. This appears to be the captain's quarters, or the quarters of somebody high up in the ranks of the ship. I find it hard to believe that every old person is going to be getting a bunk this size on a colony ship. This seems like an important person. Speaking of colony ship, there's the colony. They are currently in progress of building. So if this band of humans that are terrorizing us in the present day are trying to build this colony, I mean, the easiest explanation is that it's former colonists, right? Come to complete the mission. But if that's the case, why have they laid dormant for so long? Yeah, the machine-human relations in the past were better than they were during the first game. And also, we came across a mural depicting what appeared to be some sort of religious practice, where humans and robots were worshipping some spherical entity. I was unable to tell whether it was a machine or something else. But it might have something to do with why any of us are out here in the first place. Alright, let's see. What can I do up here? Can I... I can make sounds. Alright, time to suit up, take care, Tomica, and everyone else. Yes, you as well, Lordling. I salute you. And I will try to figure out what else I can do to calm this child. I suspect it's going to want me to do that, like, lullaby sound. It's not even really a lullaby, it's just sort of a... Ah, purple, blue, blue, purple, green. I think that's probably the same musical motif that we've seen before. Alright. Yeah, no, it is the same motif. So it is a lullaby. Why is a lullaby the standard access code for most of the technology on this planet? That feels significant somehow. I can't access that, right? Yeah. I guess we're on the move. Can I not? I guess I need to come down here first. That was too far of a command. Go to the captain's ceremony. Ceremony? Maybe it's a wedding. Hey. Look how alive everyone is. This is great. We've even got other Muis. I don't know if Mui is a species, or a name, or a title? I don't know. Do we even count as a species? We seem to be able to interface with technology. Are we a machine? I say we. I am now fully adopting the persona of Mui. Yeah, we're definitely out in space currently. And it's the nursery. Boy, there was a lot of them, huh? Is this all of us? I really should have gone back and played, or at least watched the first game again. Yeah. Okay, no, we've definitely been in this hallway before. This is probably the same path that Lana followed at the beginning of the game. And that's the current captain. Well, the current captain in current year, not the year that we're playing the game. I don't know how to describe this. Time is weird. The captain's ceremony. I know that place. I play ball on it almost every day. Yeah, you. What are you? So, the song comes from you? What are you?
Ilami. Denua oni irami lo capitame.
She's not doing so well.
Anaelum. Te oni itafam erma. Dorom oni. Utapi sebani.
I thought this might be the case. She's transferring the captainship. Did they not know? Did they not know what we're building?
Ananuo. Ritea oni cora.
Ah. And she's gonna choose the robot.
Mafaldi amoda. Noni e trigatitan.
The robot's not happy about this. He's shaking his head. No, please, no.
Lo fata. Nue. Corali.
E ancora nuo fatale.
All right, they were surprised by this. So I'm guessing this has never happened before. A robot being the captain. The robot seems very affective. I imagine it has actual personality and intelligence. They definitely seem capable of that, technologically speaking. So I guess it would work. All right. What I find also very interesting about this is the revelation that Mui is many hundreds of years old. So their lifespan is huge. Chapter 5, The Enemy. That's... Maybe it's a double fake out. Maybe this is going to be a perfectly safe, calm section of game. All right, well, the Mui era is over. We're back in the shoes of Lana. And we need to find a way out. That door is also locked. The only thing that I appear to be able to manipulate is this here crate. Alright, can I get up? There's no way I can get through the vent, right? I'm not that small. Not anymore. Ooh. Alright, nope, there's an enemy. Well, maybe not. Maybe they just look kind of ominous. They seem to be petting him. Yeah, Mui appears to be not purely biological, which is throwing me off a little bit. I had assumed that they were part of the biosphere here, but they're not. Do I want to go back? You weren't supposed to be doing that. Man, I really wish I knew the language. Aw, nuts. I think it was... this? If I remember correctly, that seems to have been what it wanted. This song. Why this song? This is also the main menu music, which I think is very cool. Alright, we're both awake. We're both okay. We were rescued from drowning by whoever we are now in the care of. I'm using care optimistically. We're going to see what this group of people actually want. Yay! Can you come over here? Wait, can you come through here? Maybe I need to move this. What about here? Apparently not. I misunderstood. Alright, let's try that again. Maybe there's some other thing that I can access. Up here? You can get up there, right? Yeah. That's no trouble for you. Oh, you want me to go up and over. I see. I see. And I suspect you'll be... I love storing my electrical panels in the vents. Alright, we should be good. We should be okay. Come over here, right? Good morning, Atomica and chat. How are you all doing this fine Saturday morning? I am doing pretty swell. Welcome in, Guy. How are you doing today? We are playing some Planet of Lana 2. Electric Boogaloo. No, I kid. We have currently fallen into the capture of an unknown party. I can't say for certain why, but we appear to be safe for the moment. Just woke up. I feel weird. Maybe you got a weird spot in your REM cycle. That can sometimes happen. Alright, I have a feeling that it's giving us a puzzle here. Uh-huh. Very odd. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I didn't even check the weather today. It's been pretty cool, all things considered, for, you know, late summer where I am. What temperature is it actually? I mean, it's nice and sunny out, and it's 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Hold on. Hold on. This might be a day for a good walk. I might be able to, you know, enjoy some time outside today. That sounds delightful. I'm in an even better mood than I was. Yeah, it's because I know the area that I've been in, the Midwest, has been like, shoot, did I miss a stream? I don't know. I've been gone for 2 weeks. So if it was the past 2 weeks, no. I don't know. Maybe Twitch can tell you if you're like have like a stream streak or something, because I don't think I can see that actually. Hold on, let me try. I click on your name. I don't think I can see stream streaks of followers or just chatters. So yeah, I would have no way of verifying that on my end. Let's just say no. Let's say that you've been here the whole time and that nothing was missed. But in case you did miss a stream, last stream we were searching for more ingredients for the antidote, and we're exploring the ruins of the other half of the old colony ship. Almost drowned and got picked up by whoever this is. And we also are slowly piecing together new segments of the lore. I think whatever colony or whatever group sent us here... I think actually I need to perch you up here. Whatever group sent this colony mission in the first place was doing so under the guidance of some kind of strange entity that is spherical and has kind of organic markings on it and can play musical notes. That's all I really know about it so far. What in the world? Huh. Me and my magnetic crates. Alright, well let's try dropping this then? For whatever that'll do. Odd. Alright, I'm gonna try dropping it and then sending Mui on top. Oh, whoops. Wrong controls. That's my bad. Yeah, I feel like I... Oh, what about here? What if I perch... Okay, that's clearly a platform. Come on, I should be able to do that. Nope. Do we have enough time to get Mui down there? I guess is the better question. Would be great. This looks like a platform. Am I seeing that wrong? Maybe. I've also got this thing up here. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, if anything. We also don't have any options over here, right? This platform we're clearly trying to mobilize. I see. I need to drop it and then have Lana move this out of the way. Okay, that's not what I was expecting it to do. So it's the crate itself that's magnetic. Okay. Why you would ever design something like that is beyond me. Once again, this still looks like a platform. So now we have the new problem of this thing appears to be stuck. Oh, maybe that's what this is for. Maybe that's a receiving pad. Alright, hold on. I've got ideas. I've got plans. Alright, you go over here. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright. Now, we move you over here, and we're going to try the same plan. But now, hypothetically at least, this magnet crate will make sense. in a manner of speaking, in the puzzle way of thinking about things, it makes sense. Why any rational human being would ever design something like this is a different matter. Alright, get out of there. Yeah, alright, that's the circuit we needed. Hey, boss. I'm sick and tired of these crates flying around the cargo area. I've designed a special crate that has extremely powerful electromagnets in it that will immediately adhere it to any metal surface nearby. Why would you design it that way? That's clearly going to just crush somebody. Don't worry about it, boss. I don't know why the henchman is the one giving orders here. Well, I guess we could actually just send someone down there. Would you be able to reach through there? I think you would. Yay! We're at a new place. I see what must be done. No, it's safe as long as safety regulations are followed. I mean, you're probably right, but I have a hard time believing that auto-magnetizing crates would pass a safety check. I mean, look at this thing. I let it go, and the full weight of it just drops down super far to like multiple levels below. It turns back on, and it immediately magnetizes like 3 stories up. Do you have any idea how much force you need to magnetize like a half-a-ton chunk of metal 2 stories straight up? There's no way this is safe. And on top of that, we've got another pad over here that needs probably another cube of this kind. So if Mui drops this here, I should probably get out of the way. Oh yeah, I can do this. And it's computer controlled. And it's the idiot's fault for getting crushed. I mean, I guess if you're gonna stand directly above the auto-magnetizing crate, you know, there's a certain level of personal responsibility that comes with that, but what could the special ability of a crate be? Let's see. Oh, I can just control that. Oh, I can control the direction of the auto-magnetizing crate. That's cool. So if I go... Oh my god. Is this like a puzzle? This is a puzzle of its own. So, okay, let's do some thinking. I think I have some idea of how this could be done. All right. L1 is there. We can access that. Alright, so if I bring you over here, and I bring you up here, yes, I think that will be sufficient. I need to make sure this is not going to crush me. Yes, okay, we're good. Perfect. Exactly as planned. I didn't have a plan, I'm lying. But we're in the vent now. Oh boy, they really like these magnetizing crates. I guess we're done with that room. Hey, Mui, why don't you come over here and poke around some things? Press that button right. Huh. Okay, so they're very much doing the, like, I don't know what you call it, the, like, magnetizing to walls puzzle. I feel like I've seen this before. It's like a slide puzzle. God damn it, we're playing a slide puzzle. You can't fool me, game devs. I see your tricks. You are not gonna ever convince me that slide puzzles are good. Alright, let's get you over there. Get you ready to hack the crate. Which is, yes, unironically something that we do in this game. I guess. Where does that take us? Is this... Oh, automatic. Not bad. Not bad if I do say so myself. Total accident. And I think we can even climb up this. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe that's the bigger problem. How do we get up there? The sun is shining brightly behind my monitor today, and this is a somewhat dim scene. I'm gonna see if I can boost the brightness on my monitor. Settings? No. Let's just... How can I... Oh, brightness. If I can just boost that a little bit. Yeah, that'll help. Alright, so we have to get up there. I see another control over in the corner. That's probably what we're aiming for. But... don't tell me I have to ride this. Don't tell me I have to... I can't ride that. The only way to get there is by magnetizing from the opposite wall. Unless... Oh, okay. No, I'm probably getting myself in trouble here by thinking about this too much. I might be overthinking this, but I'm gonna try. Okay, so if that's there, then the crate will magnetize thusly. I think What? You won't do that. Because there's nothing over here. Alright. What about we doing something else? Okay, if I push this, will you... Why do you not accept that command? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that would immediately crush me. Going down would also immediately crush me. This is not a good spot, all things considered. Going down here. Yeah, no, you won't do that. I was throwing out the trash, so I'm very late for this joke, but it seems that someone was a bit attached to those crates. I appreciate the pun. And it's also, you know, maybe you're right. Maybe that is the explanation. Maybe someone just really didn't want to part with these things. I mean, I guess if... You know, if you've only got a certain number of crates to last you the entire mission, you gotta be very, very conservative with your crates. Don't want to go wasting crates, as it were. Alright, so I know how to get the crate up there. But how do I get me up there? Okay, I think you definitely want to be down here like this. You then press that. I go up like so. Right, so it's definitely not me riding the crate to get over here. I just need to find another way up, I guess. Well, Mui can get around here. Let's see if he has access to something that can help. Can you not get over there? Can you even, like, get down here, I guess is the question. You don't seem to be able to. Yeah, you're just up there, actually. Hold on. Can you not jump over here? You can. So, can you get over here? Were you just having a pathing problem? Oh, I guess you can't get over there. Alright, so it's gotta be something in here that I can access. Maybe there's a way to move this crate to get me up onto that higher platform, and then go and press the button that opens the door. I fail to see how that would be immediately possible. And it is just these two states for the bottom crate, yeah. Alright. How can we move this thing? Let's try all the different ways we can move it. Huh. Why do not go further than that? Can I still get past this? I can. that doesn't get me anything. To not crush me? Yeah, I suppose. But then why even let me go over here at all? I mean, clearly somebody on the ship was thinking about safety when they designed the magnetic crates, but that doesn't really help me now. Alright, so we need to deactivate the safety protocols on these crates and potentially crush ourselves. That's what I'm getting from this puzzle. Slide puzzles are my weakness. Actually, hold on. If we press this, brings us over here, and I'm guessing you still won't accept that. Yeah, alright. Me getting on top of this is not... I feel like that's like the only way that we can... we could possibly get up there is by somehow magnetizing ourselves upward. This feels absurdly dangerous. No, because I'm not going to be able to get out of the way in time. That's just going to crush me. There's got to be something else. Right? Because if I was standing on top of this crate, and I just go upward, that's going to be me. Yeah, no, that was what I was about to try, but then I thought about it, and I was like, no, that's going to immediately squish me on the ceiling. Maybe I don't do the thing. No, well, you had the same idea I did, so we're basically on the same page here. Don't sell yourself short. We are two peas in a pod. And this, as it stands now, would crush me if I went downwards. It feels like... well, I don't suppose Mui can get... now that I have a better vantage point, can Mui get... over here? Will you accept that command? Actually, will you get down here on this level if that's closed? No. No, I don't think you will. Alright. More thinking. I came in through that way. There is a wall here. Oh, okay, that's convenient because it means I can stand here and just be fully out of the way of this thing. Alright, time for some experimentation. Why can't I do that? Because there's not a flat surface? Weird idea. I don't know how good our jumping is. I think this is... yeah, okay. There we go. Now we've got what we need. Alright. We needed to make a staircase. And then bring this over and open the door. Phew. Alright. That one took a little bit of brain juice, but we're back on track. And I'm willing to wager that opens that as well. All right, cool. Cutscene time. Mui! Pet the cat? Cat? Pet the Mui. Let's just say pet the Mui. Boy, we're really in it this time, aren't we, Mui? First things first. Pet the Mui. I will say, full marks for this game. They will at any point in the game let you crouch down and pet the Mui. Oh, God. There's cameras now. Alright. So we can clearly get underneath this thing. And that gets us what exactly? That deactivates that camera. I'm hoping the other one deactivates the door. That is a pretty long incubation time there. So let's try and go for it. Come on, come on. All right, yeah. Whew, we made it. You appear to be of some significance. You with the robes and the mask. Wait a minute, you were on the posters. Oh, chase time. Oh, they killed me. Woo! Woo! And we're back on the airship. It's so fast. It is very fast. Oh, that's not our airship. There's more than one airship. All right. All right. Obstacle course time. Thank you so much for... Okay, well, that... We're running. We're sliding. These are not our airships. They are enemy airships that just so happen to line up in a convenient line in order for our escape. Whoop, and we're going that way. And we're going that way. That's our airship. We jump. Where are we going? Woo! All right, cool. All right, we have an ad starting in 2.5 minutes, everybody. Brace yourselves for that. Yes, 6v1 at least. Not a very honorable chase, but we made it out all the same. I think we even got our ingredient, right, at the end of last episode? Yeah, you're happy about it now, Lana. You died in 2 other timelines.
Lana.
Yeah.
Dia anua I teatro. Meno.
You can hear that motif in the background as well.
Oh. Tu maracora. Meno. Meno.
Find the sacred deer. All right. I think this is our last ingredient. Our last ingredient to pick up for the antidote. Yeah, I can page through these once again. That's the last thing for us to find. Yeah, no, it was you. It was you in the posters. So you're like, apparently the leader of this new movement, whatever it is, or whoever it's comprised of. Whereas the original definitely came from Earth. And I really want to know more about this, like... It looks like the Traveler from Destiny, if you'll permit me the reference. This is... apparently the entity that sent us on this mission to colonize this planet. For what reason, I don't know. But it appears to be quasi-religious, or even just outright religious. And that was our mission. Alright. So we're here to find a deer. Well, on the plus side, this is considerably more hospitable than both of the prior two environments. I suspect... Well, I'm not even going to say it. I was going to say I suspect this will be easier, but this is the third stage of the game, and if I know game design, it's probably not going to be that easy. But, by God, look how gorgeous this environment is. Look at this. Love a good big tree forest. I've been to the redwood forest in California once, maybe twice. Uh-oh, we're in the water again. Maybe I spoke too soon. We're gonna need to find a way for Mui to get over. Can you just jump? Is that... Yeah, you can clear that distance. That's fine. Agua equals yummy? I don't know. This looks kind of like standing water to me. This looks kind of swampy water as I'm looking at it here with my eyes. I don't know if I want to go eat in swamp water. Also, what's that? What's that under Mui right here? That looks like a wasp nest. Okay. So that's a no-go. That ain't a spider. That is a nest. I wonder if I can just rush it. Nope. It just hits me and immediately kills me. I think I had a decent idea there. I'm just not sure that I properly executed. I'm going to try that one more time. I'm going to get here, and I'm just going to crouch in the water. Okay, no, that one I failed to jump. And the wasps just immediately frag you. Nope, okay, that also counts. Maybe I wasn't deep enough. So they're not just frag wasps, they are sniper frag wasps. Can I get any deeper than this? No, I think I might be actually kind of boned here. Oh, but they're not great at aiming, actually. Alright. I somehow made it past that. What? It's just, you know, your grenade launcher frag wasps. Yeah, thankfully they're not actually MLG. Thankfully, we can outsmart them. I don't know. Is MLG even still a thing? I don't follow the esports circuit at all. Is it still called MLG, or do they have something else now? Because MLG was the thing, like, when I was younger, back in my Halo 3 days. But you're right, I haven't heard about it in forever. So God knows if they're even still active, let alone what they're playing now. I know it's not Halo 3 if if they're still around.
Pamaki.
Actually, let me just... I mean, it is very pretty. I mean, look, they got these, like, stone outcroppings, these giant trees. This is definitely old growth. Got big mossy rocks. Yeah, like I was saying, I've been to the, I've been to the old redwood forests a couple times in my life. Maybe just one. And, boy, that is a... What? Okay. Nope, nope. Forgive me, I'm having a bit of a hard time concentrating on chat when looking at this son of a gun.
Pamaki.
Uh-huh. Do you... Can I not? Will you not let me climb? I see. It lives, definitely. I think esports are still there, but they're focusing on CS2 and League of Legends. Yeah, that's really the only ones that I hear about with any frequency. And Valorant, yeah. So, yeah, I guess they don't call it MLG anymore. Bigger question, how do I get on top of the rock? Oh. I see. All right. Mui, come on over here. We're going to need you to draw the attention of this here creature.
Pamaki.
Come on up here, Mui. Mui, come on. All right. I can climb up there. And then you can come over here. What does MLG stand for? Well, it stood for Major League Gaming. You can't just do that. Do what? Freaky, are you trying to eat me? Or are you trying to eat my cat?
Pamaki, Mui.
My Mui. I'm treating Mui as like a species as well. You want to come over here, Mui? That's not at all... Okay, your pathing was a little bit weird, but we got there in the end. Freaky, freaky rock. Trying to eat my cat. What? Listen, it's an alien planet. We do have what appear to be regular birds, though, so I don't know. I don't know how terraformed this place is. I mean, wow, that's just real pretty artwork. Is that the deer? Is that the sound the deer makes? Or is that just music? I mean, either way, it sounds cool, but if that was the deer... No, I think it is just music. Okay. I was about to say, if that's the sound that the deer makes, that deer has some pipes. Why does it have tentacles, though? Like it could have been anything else. What, like crab pincers or something? You would have preferred crab rock? Oh yeah, we can use this platform to transport Mui. I don't even know if we need to transport him. I think he can just jump over here. Oh, so you would prefer crab rocks. Okay, fair enough. I guess I'm more partial to tentacles than to pincers. I mean, can you go up there? I've seen my fair share of crab monsters. I am well prepared for the trials that come with. Huh. Not seen. Oh, hello. What are you? You appear to be of a similar substance as Mui. What can you do? Special ability. Alright, what special ability might you have? Alright, so it's just kind of... I don't know what the special ability is. I'm gonna be fully honest with you. It kind of just looks like it's making a sound. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Alright, I guess let's try exploring ahead. It makes sounds. I thought it was like, I don't know, pollinating or something. What if I just, like, leave it there? Is it just to be a platform? No, it vanished. Okay, well, that wasn't what I expected. It's a weird-looking cicada, to be sure. What about water? Water? Oh. It's a water pouch. I see. The plants. I see. Okay. I'm seeing the vision. Alright. We gotta get nice, full of water. And then, what if I bring this over here and... Ah. Uh-huh. How? Let's not concern ourselves with that for the moment. Right now I'm concerned with what the hell any of this is supposed to be. Okay, there's still that one as well. I'm just watering all the plants and seeing what it gives me, because this is a rarefied puzzle. I mean, I think I'm supposed to be climbing these. That one does not appear to do anything. Oh, maybe it gave me this one? I don't know. It's kind of cool. I just don't understand. I don't understand how you come up with the idea of, like, all right, we need a creative way to give, like, some rope swinging mechanics, or like some bamboo climbing. Oh, it also bends. That's kind of neat. I know. We'll just water some flowers. Well, how are we going to water those flowers? We don't have a water jug. That's where you're wrong, boss. Check this out. Yeah, this one is a little bit weird. The design team was on something during the ideation for this level. I mean, it's not like they like to, you know, reuse mechanics a lot, so maybe this will be the last time we see the water pouch. I'm not betting on it. Up and up and up again. Please let it be. I think your prayers may go unanswered. But I think we get a slide, so that's fun. I could have easily slid my head straight into this rock outcropping. Someone really thought they were cooking? They were cooking. Let's be clear, they were cooking. But they were cooking something I was not expecting. Which, you know, sometimes that's part of the fun. Oh, the wasps are back. Alright, we're running. We're running. Whee! What? You can't come after me now. Hydrate. Oh, wow. Just in time. I had actually hydrated probably as you were sending that. I'll do it again. Oh. Thank you very much for the hydrate, guy. I'm just going to climb up these shelf fungus and hope that whatever wasps are around do not care that I'm this close. Can you get up there? I think you can. Yeah. Yeah. We are gonna have to deal with the wasps. I'm just like... Okay. You, It seems to, like, just kind of go on a charge at a particular point in my path. So as long as I'm not staying still, the frag wasps are not that big of a threat. Wow. Even Lana had to turn and look at that. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. That's a thumbnail right there. I don't even use thumbnails, but that's a thumbnail right there. Okay. Alright, we're getting in deeper brush here. Time to get serious. I hear music. Whoa, hold on. These are spikes. These are not natural occurrences. Somebody's living down here. Aha. Robots slain by someone. Now, it's possible these robots were the earlier rogue models that we had to contend with in the first game. I wouldn't have trusted that. There's spikes down here. Whatever. Lana's perhaps one of the luckiest people ever. we've got to get Mui down here. Or wait, is that one of the things that's like... Yeah, no. Mui has to get down here. We've got to find a way to do that. So we're looking for some kind of vessel to transport him underneath the water. Ugh. Alright. We might be pushing our luck a little bit here, but I think we'll be alright. Yes, there we go. Come on in, Mui.
Hola, Mui.
Hey, Clankers. Well, you might be at home in whatever culture did this. It's also possible that maybe these people just didn't... Oh, you, yes. Maybe they just didn't know what these machines were actually doing. Because the machines became our friends at the end of the last game.
Hola.
So it's possible that these displays were constructed before then, but that looks like a trap. I'm no trap master, but that looks like a trap. Dailies on the game? Good luck with your dailies. Thank you for the lurk.
Pamaki.
I mean, that's a trap, yeah? Ha ha ha. I fooled you. I don't know how I fooled you. I don't even know what I fooled. I don't know, you want to go over there, Mui? Oh, okay, Mui, you gotta go further over there, actually.
Pamaki, Mui. Pamaki.
What
Pamaki.
about over there? Okay. Can I get up here? I can.
Pamaki, Mui.
Now you've gotta... I think I can make that. Yes. Alright, we're slowly learning to manipulate the centipede rocks.
Hola.
Which is a sentence I never thought I'd have to say. But, you know, time makes fools of us all. I also didn't think I would have to use a big round water cicada to hydrate some bamboo to climb up. This game is taking us on journeys I never thought possible. Oh, and look, we got the little little rock buddies. So this raises a question. We've got little rock buddies in the back here, and big rock buddies at various places through the puzzles. Do they grow? Or are there just rock buddies of various sizes? Because if they grow, how do they grow the rock? Is it like a hermit crab kind of deal where they just like perpetually find bigger and bigger rocks as they grow? Or do they somehow make the rock itself grow? Is it more like a carapace? These are the questions we ask ourselves when wandering through the wilderness of a strange planet. And it looks like we've got a deliberately set up mechanism with... maybe that's not even a mechanism. It could just be ornamentation. Well, that's another trap.
Mui.
Oh no, okay, it's pouch cicada time. I haven't even seen any flowers yet, so God knows what this is going to be interacting with. Okay, hold on. Maybe some of these water wheels. I don't like the sound it makes either. That's... Oh, okay, okay. Because it really sounds like it's gurgling. I don't even think that did anything. I hear stuff moving, but it doesn't sound like it's what I need to be moving. It's Kixie! Hello, hello, Kixie! Welcome back. I am doing well. I just got back from a 2-week vacation. So I am well rested. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it needs to be, like, at particular heights. No, wait a minute. How are you doing today, Kixie? On this fine Saturday morning? Alright, come on. You can see we're currently in a very odd puzzle where we're having to pilot around this this water bag guy. I'm not totally certain what the devs were on when they made this, but and that's how to release the trap. Of course. Why would you not think water bag to release the trap? Glad you feel rested. Hope your vacation was fun. My vacation was fun. Getting there was a little bit of a hassle. I think I need to do this again. I took a train, and so the different regions of the country have Amtrak lines of vastly varying quality. Yeah, okay, that's not good enough for me. In the western United States, like in California especially, and in big parts of the desert and the Rocky Mountain areas, they've got some pretty good train lines, especially in terms of track condition. But east of the Mississippi, the track gets real bad. And I had to try and sleep on that real bad track. It was not fun. Transportation part is usually the less fun part. Well, that's the sort of disappointing thing, is I had tried to make it the more fun, or at least I had tried to make it fun. I've always wanted to take a train. I love taking trains. So, like, a couple years ago, I went to Anime Expo in California, and on my way back, I took the Amtrak line, the Southwest Chief, and I splurged a little bit, and I got the roomette, which is kind of this, it's not like a full-size room, but it's like a little cabin that you can get with your own, like, personal bunk, and you can, like, seal off the door, and you get privacy curtains and stuff like that, and the meals are included, which is, you know, it was a really cool experience. And so I wanted to do that again for this, because there's going to be, like, a 15-hour journey, and I don't know, can I, like, trap you? Aha, I can. It's going to be like a 15-hour journey, and the train that I was getting left its, you know, the station I was getting on at 3:30 in the morning. The train experience I want, like a moving hotel. Yeah. So, like, I've had that once before, a couple years ago, coming back from AX, and it was great. The beautiful scenery through the Western United States. Meals come included, so like I got, some decent meals. It comes with dessert, and you just kind of get your own private space, and it's real nice. You get like an actual bed, kind of, to sleep in, which is part of why I wanted it this time, because I was leaving the station, or the train left the station at 3:30 in the morning, and I wanted a nice sleep.
Olaj.
What I had forgotten from my last trip back from Anime Expo is that, again, anything east of Chicago, anything between the Mississippi River and the Northeast Corridor is in really bad condition, so you can't move that fast, and also, even at the slower speeds, it still shakes and rattles like hell. It makes it near impossible to get a good night's sleep on those sections of track. On top of that, and also partially explaining that, in that section of the country, and actually in most of the country, Amtrak doesn't own and maintain its own track. It leases the track from freight companies. Now, the law says that those freight companies are supposed to give priority to the passenger trains, but in practice, they never do that. To my knowledge, nobody has raised a fuss about this, so I guess it's just sort of the way things are right now. And so, not only were we moving at an absolutely glacial pace through some of these sections of country, like I'm not kidding, I looked out a window and saw a bug fly past the window faster than the train was moving. Not only was it that slow, we also had to stop periodically for like 10, 20 minutes at a time to let the freight trains go by. And so, what probably could have been a 5-hour journey wound up taking close to 15 hours. Now, to be fair, they estimated that it would take 15 hours. Like, that wasn't a huge diversion. But, like, once you get onto the Northeast Corridor, which is like Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York, Providence, I think even up to Boston, you get into areas of track that Amtrak actually owns and maintains itself, and it's way better condition. It's all electrified. The trains can go at like 130 miles an hour, and if we were moving at that speed the entire time, the entire trip probably would have been like 5-6 hours. So it's a little bit frustrating that the current state of American rail is what it is. Oh, I found the deer.
Bueno, muy.
Maybe the deer does make that sound. No, I think that is also just music. Yeah, poor trains getting neglected. Classic America. But as part of emotional salve during this somewhat agonizing journey, I watched a video on how Amtrak got to this state. The scenery not as cool as on the West too, unless you like cows. Okay, so there are really nice vistas in the sort of Midwest and Northeast area. However, we were not in any of them. Our train was going through like dense forests on either side, or like we were in steep rocky ravines. So there was nothing to look at. And also there was absolutely dog shit cellular signal through most of that scenery. You're right, absolutely. The scenery was better coming back from AX, because like you're going through the desert, you're going through the Great Plains, a lot of just absolutely beautiful big open spaces. I would definitely recommend the Southwest Chief over the Cardinal line, which is the one that I was taking. Oh no, no Wi-Fi? Well, so here's the thing. There was Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi that the train gets comes from a cellular signal. So if the cell signal is bad, you're kind of just shit out of luck on both fronts. The onboard Wi-Fi isn't there, and if you try to switch over into cellular, you're still in the same terrain that's blocking the cellular signal. So you're not having much better data rates trying to get a cell signal. I think it's through a cell signal that they get it. I know that they're like in older train models, they would occasionally supply like telephone service to some of the train cars. And the way that they did that, right, because they obviously didn't have wireless communication at the time, they would send the phone signal through the rail and use the rail as like a big telephone wire. And I don't know. I'm not a rail engineer. I'm not a professional engineer of any kind. I have a bachelor's degree in engineering physics, but I am not actually building any of these systems. But I feel like we could probably do something similar with an internet signal, right? If we wanted to. Hold on, I have to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. My Stream Deck isn't working. I couldn't mute. Or at least not fast enough. I might need to replace my Stream Deck. That's unfortunate. I think the worst state to travel for scenery is Nebraska. Well, Nebraska is like in the plains, or it might be more in the southern area. So, like, I don't know. It also partially might come down to the fact that, like, I, having grown up in the Northeast, am less used to the sort of the Great Plains and the prairie and the desert environs, and so they're more novel to me. Like flat. Oh, thank you very much, guy. So like flat areas are themselves kind of unusual for me. Thank you. So maybe it was just the novelty of it, you know, of those areas, but hide in grass. Why am I hiding in grass? Am I trying to like sneak up on the deer? What am I about to do to this deer, actually? That's probably the better question. This is like a sacred deer, right? What's, not you. Nope, that's... journal, sorry. Objective is find the sacred deer. Okay, so the deer is sacred. What am I about to do to this deer? Nebraska's super flat farms, and I don't even get to see lots of cows. I mean, the lack of cows is definitely disappointing. I remember traveling through areas of Texas on a road trip a couple years back, and boy, oh boy, were there just cattle ranches as far as the eye could see in some parts of Texas. In other parts of Texas, there were oil rigs as far as the eye can see. And strangely, in other parts of Texas, there were wind farms as far as the eye can see. Texas is a lot of, as far as the eye can see, kind of installations. At least the parts that I could see. Yeah, there you are. Okay, but like, what's the plan here, Lana? This is clearly a Studio Ghibli-esque sacred deer. Oh, somebody appears to have been zapped by a machine, and the deer is going to investigate. All right. Let's take our time. Let's be steady here. Nebraska's grass as far as the eye can see. I mean, that can still be kind of cool if you've never seen, like, a huge grassland before. Like, again, me growing up in sort of the Appalachian Mountain area, I had not been really exposed to huge grasslands until later in life. So it was more novel for me. All right, yeah, no, we've dealt with this problem before. Mui, can you get up there? Yeah, absolutely you can. And we can zap him. And I can come over here and whoop, I can hack him. And everything's fine.
Ti hai l'anno?
Hi, do we speak the same language? I don't know how far we are from home.
Olai.
Hi, would you like a hacked robot as a present? As a show of good faith?
Tatan. Ona Orin.
Lana.
Tumara Venu, Lana.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name, actually.
Dirolo Laioni. Pomana.
Meno. Tata Neorin.
So there must be a settlement nearby, right? Maybe they can help us get to the sacred deer. I'm not sure they would do that, since it's sacred. I'm still a little bit unclear as to what we're planning to do with the sacred deer. Oh, no, of course there's a settlement nearby. They're the ones who speared all the robots. Well, hi, everyone. Don't mind me. I'm just an outsider with fancy technology and a cat, Mui, who is debatably organic. Okay, you're dealing with creatures like this too. Okay, so you're not totally out of the loop. And yes, okay, clearly we've got some spiritual significance
Iteveno Lokuman.
to the deer.
Lukuman. Ramai.
I teatiro dello Talavi. Lo anua.
Meno.
What do we need from the deer?
Olayo.
Like
Iroven.
blood? Antler? What's... Actually, maybe it says in the journal. Let me double check that actually. Yeah, it just kind of shows the deer with no real particular emphasis. Meat? Oh God, I hope not. Please tell me we're not about to kill a sacred deer and start a holy war just to develop this antidote. Sacred meat for sacred burgers. Okay, like if somebody came up to you at like a restaurant and served you a burger, and they were like, by the way, this was made by the slaying of a sacred calf. I feel like I wouldn't eat that. Like, I don't know. Aside from any religious significance that may or may not have, that feels just like a weird thing to me. I would be uncomfortable eating the burger made from a sacred cow. I don't know. Maybe it just feels too disrespectful, like subconsciously for me. I probably would, to see how it tastes. Does sacred meat actually taste better? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I would have pause. Some people think all cows are sacred, so we already do that. You raise an excellent point. You do raise an excellent point. That is very true. I hadn't thought about it that way, but you're right. Actually, I have, for completely unrelated reasons, tried to, like, cut out beef as much from my diet as I can recently. So maybe just by pure happenstance, I am already... Hey, don't worry about it. I'm just sort of stealing your water. By pure happenstance, I might already be living up to my creed. What happens if I just leave this here? Can I make this overflow? It seems I cannot. It's itching up there. Maybe... No, okay. Alright, so if I feed this here plant... that gives me that. Which I need for... what? Oh, no, wait. I think I know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I need to move this over here so that I have a platform to land on. At least... initially. I'm going to give a little bit of a swing, and... yes, okay, that's exactly what I needed to do. Aw, damn it. Alright, well, the problem is that I suck at jumping. So let's try that one more time. Maybe I need to get closer. Maybe I need a running start. Whoop. Yeah, running start helps. I'm trying to think if, like, if I would have the same hesitation with anything other than, like, beef. Like, if somebody came to me and said, like, yeah, we use sacred tomatoes to make this bruschetta. Or bruschetta? I think that's how it's pronounced, bruschetta. Like, would I take that as seriously if somebody said we use sacred tomatoes? I don't know. Because, like, how do you sanctify a tomato? I guess I'm just not very familiar with that. What about sacred pork? Does anybody treat pork as sacred? Like, I know some traditions don't eat pork, absolutely, but I don't know if I've ever heard of them saying that, like, pigs were sacred. So how would that feel to me if somebody said we use sacred pork?
Meno Lana. Orin pamalame.
Flute.
Tata Neori.
So, do we use this to summon the creature? Complete the ritual. Alright, hold on. What in the world am I looking at here? There was a boar spirit in Princess Mononoke. This is true. So, like, maybe somewhere in, like, Shinto culture, they have a reverence for boars. But even then, like, I don't think that eating pork is frowned upon in Shinto culture. I know there's tons of pork dishes in Japanese cuisine. So, like, I don't think they necessarily... I don't think they necessarily decry eating it. I'm trying to... maybe it is just the fact that I know, like, very specifically which cultures venerate cows and for what reasons, that, like, I take that more seriously than if someone came up to me and be like, hey, this is, like, the sacred eggs or the sacred chickens or even the sacred pork. Like, I don't... Maybe it's just my familiarity with those traditions that make me take the sacred beef claim more seriously. I don't know. I'll have to think about this more. In the meantime, we have here a ritual of some kind. this itself feels like a riddle. So we play a song to the deer, and then somewhat like a guard goes into Plato's cave, and there's clouds down there. I'll admit I'm a bit flummoxed, but let's just give it a whirl and see what we get. Oh no. Maybe the journal has some guidance. Oh, I don't suspect it does. What are the odds that it's the same tune that everything else on this planet responds to? That feels too good to be true. I think we do actually have enough. So I think it's going to be square x x square triangle. So let's try that. No, I think it's actually square, triangle, triangle, square, X. Sorry, I got that backwards. No. Okay. So it is actually a different tune, and this is a first for us. I know that wasn't exactly... I know that wasn't exactly the same tune, but it was structurally similar. What am I to interpret from this? Do I have any kind of clue for what it is that I'm supposed to be playing here? Any other markings? Any other evidence here in the surrounding area? We certainly have a lot of holy sites here. Are we just descending into the earth? Maybe it's down here. I'm not super comfortable with the amount of gases I'm seeing here. Maybe it's just fog or mist. I'm hoping to find some kind of inscription that'll give me a clue as to what exactly I'm supposed to be playing here. Oh, whoop. Uh-oh. I think there might be some kind of a hallucinogenic substance in these gases. Or maybe it's just oxygen deprivation. Yeah, I don't like this. This is spooky fog. I don't think we're... Oh, it did hold. Yeah, this is some kind of spirit quest. I'm hoping that this will provide us some guidance for what tune we're supposed to be playing exactly. We are going very deep into the earth, though. This is concerning.
Eroma, Lana.
Oh yeah, I forgot what happened to you guys. You guys went off, like, to do something on Roboback.
Meno. Tilai Lana.
I don't suppose you had any success, because last I saw, you guys were in a skirmish. Man, this is a lot deeper than I thought. Okay, no, the map did not show it going this deep. The map shows one curve and then a big cavern underneath the lake. I was deceived by this map. This is a terrible map. Yeah, we're hallucinating down here. This cannot be good for us. I mean, you guys seem to be doing alright down here. I don't know. Do you need oxygen? Mui, do you need oxygen? Ah, there we go. Alright, let's listen to this. So that's going to be triangle. Huh. Why is that a symbol that I don't recognize? I do not recognize that symbol. How can I play two notes at the same time? Could I play X and square? I can. Alright. So that's triangle, X square, triangle. Oh, okay. Good. I'm glad that you remembered that. Oh, there's going to be two... Oh, we're going to lay notes on top of each other. This is cool. I like this. I like this. I now am seeing what these symbols are supposed to mean. I am still somewhat perturbed by the inaccuracy of the underground map, but hey, maybe they don't have really good spelunkers. We have an ad starting in 3 minutes, everybody. Brace yourselves for that. Have I met you? Am I seeing visions of people I haven't met? No. Definitely I remember that person. He was the one who called out the attack. Okay. Water. Under here. And roots as well. There's not that many plants. I'm kind of astounded that so many life forms can exist down here. Especially green ones. There's not much sunlight. We appear to be reliving some of our worst or scariest moments. I have to assume it's something to do with the gases being emitted from these stones. I mean, this is sort of the same thing that poisoned Adwa. So, I can't imagine it's very healthy for us. Yeah, this was another scene that interested me. This guy seems to really want to get back to Earth. If that's the case, why is he building the settlement? Is the whole point just to build another ship, maybe? The settlement is merely a means to an end? See, I can understand the bioluminescent fungi down here. That's That's something we have in real life, here on Earth. Bioluminescence just in general. I don't know if there's specifically bioluminescent fungi. Okay. Now, I keep thinking that, like... Lurk might be back after groceries if you're still on. Thank you very much, Guy. Thank you for the lurk. I mean, I don't know how long it takes you to get groceries. I'll probably be on for another hour or so. Or, you know, however long it takes to finish the game. It's possible we might finish it before then. Ah, here we go. So, we've got square. Square and X. Triangle. And then square and triangle. Oh, I got by the ad break. All right, hold on. We'll wait for that. We'll take this opportunity for a sip of water. Lovely. Everyone, stay hydrated out there. It's hot. It's only going to get hotter as the years go on. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, getting all the hydration that you need. And we are back. The ads are over. We are free. Oh, I did have a pretty significant network drop at some point. 800 frames of network drop. That's like... Well, I think I'm going at like, what, 30 frames a second here? So that's like a good 10 seconds of network drop. Boy, oh boy, what happened? Oh, hello, Astra. Rolled a 7. Ooh, okay, hold on. Watch and learn. Watch how it's done. No, not D-do. D20. Don't look at that. Okay, so if you ignore the fact that I twice typed the wrong command for D20, that's a pretty good roll. And of course, immediately Kixie just shows me up. All right. Unless somebody can roll a 20, I think Kixie's the winner of the day. First try as well. Nothing to it. Like, it was easy. How do you do it, Kixie? How do you just win effortlessly? It's a burden that us mortals could never understand. Hey, you guys know there's like hallucinogenic gases down there, right? I assume you know that. It's fine. Whatever. All's well that ends well. Alright, well, the good news is that we now have our song, or at least the ingredients of it. Hey, Astra, you've seen Princess Mononoke, right? Watch this. Here, hold on, let me actually turn around for the proper reverence. We need to consult the journal. I get good beginner's luck, then I've used it up all for the future. Maybe you're just really good at D&D. Have you ever thought of that? Right? Don't sell yourself short, Kixie. Alright. This is going to be... Maybe I should just take a picture of this and not have to keep... Oops, sorry, I bumped the mic. Not have to keep flipping back and forth. I'm saving for gotcha luck. It's my copium. Hey, you know what? If it works, it works. I wish you best luck on the polls. And Kixie's just flexing on us. All of us mortals. I hope that comes... Yeah, that comes across on OBS. Excellent. All right. So. I want upper and mid. So that's going to be square and triangle. I like the mechanic of pressing multiple notes at the same time. So that's going to be mid and lower. So that's going to be X and square. The trouble is I'm pressing these notes so slowly that I can't really hear the melody that they're forming, but hopefully it'll get played for us after the fact. So then it's up and up, so that's just up, I think. Unless there's some sort of weird Boolean logic going on here that I'm not taking into consideration. And then just mid. Time to head off. Thank you for the stream and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for stopping by, Kixie. I salute you. Have a good rest of your day as well. Good luck with the stream. I know you're still playing that same game again, so clearly you're having a great time. I wish you further good times and good luck. And stay true to yourself, always. That's mid and up. So that's going to be square and triangle. That almost sounded like the Stargate theme. If anyone's seen Stargate, you know. You know. So again, I wonder what exactly we are hoping to gain from this sacred deer. Hi. Comfort and familiarity? Absolutely. I do love me some Stargate. You'll let me have a piece. Okay, good. It is the antler. Okay, it's not sacred meat. Chat, we are in the clear. We are not butchering the sacred deer. Everyone can breathe. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I was the only one who was worried we were about to butcher this sacred animal. Okay. We've got medicine for Anua. I think I said Adua earlier. That's my mistake. Back the way we came, I guess? I assume we'll be encountering trouble. Because we always encounter trouble. That was too much of an easy journey. How was the journey, adventurer? You mean my real-life journey? It had some stumbling blocks, to be sure. The American rail system is... Oh, hey, you're already here. Whoa. Cutscene. The American rail system is definitely... It has seen better days. But I made it, and I made it back. And I had a good 2-ish weeks of vacation, which is very nice. Are we sure that it's wise to make the cure here? Also, how do you know that this is the cure for this? Have you seen this before? Aaron posed that beach. I should have, but I didn't. Give last ingredient to Rakuen. Find Orin. Orin is the boy that we met here, the local. Yeah, no, the Aaron pose would have been Well, it would have been quite stylish. I don't know, maybe. Maybe Aaron is not really in style anymore. That's very possible. Yeah, I didn't actually go to the beach proper very often. I think I went like once the entire time I was there. I like beach towns more than I like the actual beach, though I do occasionally still like to go down to the ocean and see it. So what are we looking for Orin for? Like, aren't we...
Orin, Piai,
Lana, attiro l'antro ma. Olai Orin.
meno. Olai.
That way? What's that way? Are they unhappy that I have taken the antler? Look, it could have been worse. I could have butchered it. I didn't do this. I am not responsible for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
This was not my fault.
Mui.
I specifically tried to avoid butchering the sacred deer.
Ramai.
Murder? These are slanderous accusations. Oh, they were drilling. Wait, is that the same deer?
Lana.
That might be a different deer. I don't see a broken antler.
Meno.
Destroy the drill tower. Okay. Only facts spoken? Alright, I'll see you in court. I kid. Destroy the drill tower. That seems like something we could be down for.
Olai.
This also seems like something dangerous. Yeah, I knew there would be trouble. But yeah, this is what I don't get. Is this the same deer or are there species? Because it doesn't look like it's missing an antler. It also doesn't look injured physically. That might have been too much for the tone they were going for in this game. Whoa. Mui, you got a mugshot? What did you do? Mui. Oh, you're too adorable. I can't stay mad at you. But we are going to have a talk about this later. Just the idea of having, like, a posted mugshot or a wanted poster of, like, a cat. Just, like, dangerous, wanted, dead or alive. And it's just, like, a tabby. A pair of murderers. Yeah, I guess birds of a feather. We didn't even know. I'm gonna make a noise doing this, eh? Alright. Watch and learn, kid. Hey, don't... Okay, no, you know what's going on. Can I send you up and around this way? I think this might work. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what we're looking for. Whoops. We're running. Yeah, you can't get us. You can't get us. We're too good. We're too clean. Alright. We do need to lock in here, I fear. Yeah, you should have heard that up there, bud. I'm starting to really doubt the qualifications of these guards. Man, wow, okay, they really want you, Mui. They got wanted posters everywhere. It sounds like this is not like a... It sounds like they got some kind of operation going on here. Right, obviously the drilling is, like, the drilling platform is coming through. But I think it might be, like, more permanent than that. Right, this seems like a long-established base. Hey, where'd our friend go? Hello? Maybe he stayed behind. Maybe he went ahead? I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. Yep, there's the drill. So, what are we doing here? Yeah, no, you don't want to go up there, do you? I don't blame you. Okay, well, I doubt we're going down because there's nothing to go down into. So maybe a control room? Some kind of, a tower? Oh, hey, actually, that robot might come in handy. Why don't you come on back down here? I need you to get up there, actually. Sort of going up and around, ain't you? Alright. Where do you park? I don't... Oh, you're all the way over there. Okay, well, you come back over here. And then maybe now? No, that's just gonna result in them killing you. Okay. Yeah, no, they don't joke about those wanted posters. Alright, so you're here. I can't, like, instruct you in any way. So clearly that's something we need to access, but... maybe I can stash you here? Beyond the reach of this guy's vision, and then have you ready to go. Yes. Can't access you there. I can access you here. And we're off. Perfecto. Alright, I mean, there's that. There's not much I can do there. Any kind of overhead drop down here. Alright. We're gonna have to poke around a little bit, see what we can see. Special ability. Oh, we can actually just fire stuff. That's kind of wild. Okay, I cannot... Oh, I think I see kind of what's going on here. Kind of what's going on here. I do not see the full scope of things yet. I need to get up there, is what I need to do. So, yeah, we've got this big, huge platform. That's all electrified. I was expecting to run out of range for this control, much before now. It does somewhat beg the question of what exactly we're supposed to be doing with this robot. Okay, yeah, that's as far as we can go. So, clearly we need to get inside here. Oh, hello. Okay. Nope, that also electrified us. Okay. I am failing to see where to go next. Huh. My monitor was playing tricks on me. Very curious. Is my capture card also kind of going a little bit fritzy? Weird. Okay. My computer didn't shut off. It was just my capture card. And it is kind of warm. I don't know, maybe I can prop you up, give you some better airflow, kind of? I don't know. Alright, so you're there. I'm gonna get you ready. Yeah, can't treat you there, but I can wait for you to come over. And we hack. I can see a number of places to bring this guy, but nothing that appears to be particularly useful. Feels like we need to be getting up on this platform. I mean, I suppose I could try and hover around myself, but I don't know if that's possible. Can I do that? So if I get up here, can I, like, hop on? No. No, I cannot. It seems fairly clear to me that this is an important piece of the puzzle, as is its ability to laser. I don't appear to be able to direct that laser anywhere but downwards. Oh, sorry, I don't want to get crushed again. Nope, nothing flammable down there. I suppose I could just try and keep the... keep those cameras from being active. Then... what does that get me? If I float around here... why are you tracking me like that? I don't like that. I could try and enter in this way, which I had before. So if I electrify this spot, what does that get me? Nope. Much, as it turns out. Oh, I need to, like, thread a needle here, actually. Okay. Alright, let's try it. I'm thinking I need to strike that, like, glowing red weak spot over there. Alright. Okay. That's something, at least. And then there's the big one over there. feel like I'm missing something here. Like this is not enough. Not enough to go on. 'Cause this camera's on me, isn't it? Let's try riding this up to the top position and see if I can get anywhere. Doesn't seem like it. Try to get a better perspective outside. Not likely. So that's clearly another node that I need to strike. I could get in from there. The trouble is getting past these cameras. Oh. They don't appear to be that good, actually. What's the point of that? I'll admit I'm a little bit confused as to why the cameras are here if they're not going to detect anything. Oh, nope. That's bad news for me. Let's strike that. And that's a big node there. We appear to be... Okay, 3 strikes. You're out. Oh boy. Okay, I wasn't expecting that to be so effective. I don't like the way it's leaning. Okay, everyone's going to be coming after us now. We have destroyed the drill tower. Oh, hey, Mui's here. How do we leave? Up here? Yes, up here. Yeah, okay. Alarms are going. We have definitely drawn attention to ourselves. I can't say that this was a terribly good idea without a plan. But what do I know? I'm not the main character of a game. I think this kid's a bad influence on us. It's going to be our wanted poster up here soon. I mean, hell, we've been traveling with a criminal for the past game and a half. Yeah, no, they're gonna retaliate, right? They're gonna destroy the village. He saw us. He saw us leave. Great.
Cola.
Well, damn. There's no way this is gonna. There's no way they're gonna just let this slide. They're gonna retaliate on the village. Who would have thought one little Mui would bring so much trouble? Yep, there they go. Why are you laughing, kids? Do you know where those ships are going? I think they know now. So, I think Lana can be said to be kind of directly responsible for this, right? She certainly bears some responsibility. Then again, the miners could have been said to have dealt the first strike by the killing of the sacred deer and the general despoilation of our lands. Well, I say our lands. Yo, we about to have a fight? Man's holding that staff like Darth Maul. Oh shit, I think they're about to fight. Okay, hold on. Even the robot's standing up to one side like, oh shit, hold on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Obi-Wan. I know how this story ends in the Star Wars universe. Okay, this isn't looking good for Obi-Wan. I know that's not his name. Let me have fun. That looked lethal. He is like Darth Maul. God damn. Alright. Ooh, you just landed in fire. Please don't do that.
Raquel. Muy. Dear, dear.
Mui, if you have surprise healing powers, now would be an excellent time.
Tatane. Dear. Raquel.
That was, in fact, a lethal strike. Alright, so this is shaping up to be a war. Catch Rockwan's killer. And do what? What are we planning to do here? Alright, maybe we, okay, my plan is maybe we drive them into the caves and we have an epic battle at the spiritual site. Are you gonna make me drag a crate around? I guess you are. Alright. Do not drag the crate into the fire because, oh, there we go. Oh, no, that's in the foreground. Ha 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 ha. Alright, we needed a running start for that one. I feel like she would run at a time like this. Hey, okay, so the airship is still intact. We're probably going to have to be escaping that way. I guess the only positive here is that we do now possess the antidote to heal Anwa. Oh, this has all gone so far off the rails. Figuratively speaking, they don't use rails, they use hovercraft. Hey, this is the main menu screen. You can't fool me. I know that. Okay, so methinks there's a desire for revenge now. Oh, that's sad. Why are you showing me that right now? Oh, because she's looking at it. Lana, do you know how to drive a hovercraft?
Lana.
Ilo.
Okay, maybe we're already home.
Ilo. Una.
Lana, you may have started a war.
no era Quinn.
Era.
Ero makora. Lana. Ola Eloite, meno?
Has the patient recovered?
Anwa!
Not yet. Have you given the
Lana.
antidote?
Lo talavi.
Ilo!
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Meno!
Hey, don't drop that. You might still need more of that antidote in the future. I'm just saying that's probably a good thing to keep around. I'm not gathering all those 3 ingredients again. Especially since I'm not... Mui's Journey Part 2, hundreds of years earlier. All right, we're back in. We're back in the Mui era. The fact that it's called Mui's Journey... okay, yeah, no, she was worse off than she looked. And the child? The child is alive. Oh. 39 degrees something. I don't know what that means, but I'm starting to think that might be feverish. $39. If that were Celsius, let me do a quick conversion. C to F 39. That would be 102 degrees Fahrenheit. That would definitely be a fever. And that might be quite hazardous for a small child. I mean, I'm no doctor. Get the baby to the nursery. I think that's the clear decision here. This is a very smart pet. Which makes me think that it is not quite actually a pet. Hey, anybody here know how to treat a feverish baby? No? Okay. Well, we know the nursery's right through here. Hello? You look medical. Can you help? Okay. You look confident. Now what? Not there, I guess. Maybe we're going to the captain's? Or is this the bridge? I think this might be the bridge. Yeah. And you're the 4th captain. Imagine having to be the person who, like, did these paintings. Because, like, clearly these are hand-painted portraits. And asking a robot to pose for you. Like, I think you'll probably never get a more cooperative subject than a robot. Because they can actually just stand perfectly still.
Etta, Hana, Meno, Olai.
Did I hear the name Paula? It's you. What are you? This has an ominous tone to it. You issued the command. Why? Oh, wait a minute. The robot with the baby skeleton in the intro. I think I'm seeing where this is going now.
Riama capitare.
Ancora. Imana. Voi? Dire. Ramane adenari. Imaki.
Okay, so this command spreads through touch. Whatever that entity is clearly the one that inspired the colony mission to come here, but it's also the thing that issued the command to make the robots go rogue. Why do both? What happened? See, this is the part of the story that I'm the most interested in, is exactly what's going on with this this icon, this entity, I don't know what to call it. This traveler-like machine thing. Oh, wait a minute, we're controlling Mui. Why? This is definitely Mui's journey. So it's sticking with the title, but why would we go back this way? The only thing over here is the cemetery. Or no, maybe I was misplaced. Oh, yeah, Lana's here. Stewing, brooding like Batman on a gargoyle.
Tumara. Pamalopomana. Meno. Olai. Mui. Eruma mui. Dia. Ireu pamaorino. Atirotia mui. Orali.
Are we separating? That seems very unwise.
Tilai mui.
Okay. I mean, this is probably not the best course of action for Lana. I mean, she's one person. What's she gonna do? Mui's gonna go after to keep her safe.
Mui. Meno. Olai.
All right. I don't see this playing out well, but Lana's gotten lucky before. There's already a huge tower over there. Like, how long have they been building? Revenge. All right. Yep. Chapter 7. I would say she's a little bit of a one-track mind now. Yeah, the storyline with the machines is what I'm the most interested in right now. Oh, good, our hovercraft is broken. So this is a one-way trip, unless we can steal one of their hovercrafts. I know they have them. So yeah, I'm sure they got like bays full of the things that we can hijack. I mean, it's not like us taking revenge on their leader isn't going to already make them angry at us. So what's stealing a hovercraft in the grand scheme of things? Hey, you want to, like, try and land that thing? Am I controlling this? No. Oh, man. Oh! That's going to be hard to live through. Yeah, that... Okay, God. Lana might be the luckiest person on the entire planet. You're already moving. Okay. See, maybe this is it. Maybe we can just coast our way through this on pure luck. Wow, my network is dropping some mad frames. So I was worried about this. I feel like my router's been on for too long. I think I might need to do a reset. In any case, we appear to be in a junkyard. I'll be honest, we've been in worse spots. Find Rakuin's killer. Alright, that shouldn't be a problem in this huge expanse of a settlement. Just find one man. Without being detected. Hi there. You... No, you're in the background. Okay. Yeah, one of those. Maybe we can hijack one of those. I do really like the ship designs. Ugh, I hear toxic sludge sounds beneath me. So you wouldn't be able to tell unless you hear the sounds. That's how you know it's toxic sludge. Uh-huh. Alright, I'm jumping this. Whoop. Okay, that was a little bit... a little bit of a thin margin there, but we got there. Hi. Are you actively hostile to us? I don't think you are. Well, let's not take chances. And we'll just hack you. Alright. This platform seems to be rising and falling. Or it was. It looked like it was rising and falling. Maybe we need to lift it up. Right, because we have magnet powers, right? Aha. Whoop. And nope, that's toxic sludge for us. I had a feeling that would be an instant death. Okay. Let's try that again. Nope, that's Smooey in the toxic sludge now. Okay, I was impatient. Well, I'm sort of wondering what the... Yeah, you sunk on your own. That's why I thought you were moving. Okay. So we've got this moving magnet here. I'll need to wait for you to come back over to this side. A little more. And zap. And hack. The old zap and hack. Classic 1-2 punch of this game. Okay, and whoop. That's good enough for us. Mui, no! Oh, god damn it! Okay. We're getting there. We're slowly closing in on the correct way to do this. So this time, we do not let Mui die in the toxic sludge as we are pulling our way to safety. No, okay. We're gonna need to wait for him to come back around. That's fine. We've done that before. Now... Now we pull this up. I think I'll give myself the full length of that. Whoop. And up. And whoop. And up. Alright, good. You're generous with that. Now, I think I might even need you over here. Could I perhaps magnetize this? Yes, I could. And I think I'll let that rest there. We're gonna need a running start for sure. Yep. Still got it. Alright, Mui. Actually, hold on. Let me scout ahead a little bit. Okay, that is solid ground. Meeting water. Hey, can I... overcome that toxic sludge by doing that. That gives me a good path that way. And I think I'll even... Whoops. Maybe I need to do a little bit of traveling myself. Whoop. And whoop. Oh, come on. I should have grabbed that. Please don't tell me you're going to start me all the way back at the beginning. Oh. Yeah. All right. That's acceptable. Weird, but acceptable. Alright, let's not take it. No! God. These platforms are so slippery. Alright, we'll be back on that. Whoop. Okay, cool. Now, whoop. Now we're good. Mui, come back over here, please. I'm embarrassed to say that I died a few more times there than I should have. How high can we take this? That's probably good. Whee! Alright, we're in. Where we're in, I'm not sure. Ooh, I'm gonna need you to come up here and give me that, that line. Yeah. See, this is why it's good to have a smart pet. The rope physics are a little bit unwieldy, and I think it was like that in the first game as well. So far we're not encountering anything more than these... what look like just magnet drones. I mean, aside from the clearly very large machinery that we're sort of weeding our way through out here in the junkyard. Don't like that. Don't like how active you are. Hi. That's a secret down there. Let's I mean, we've been pretty inconsistent with finding these secrets in the game so far, but I think, yeah, we're probably back on track now, right? This is what, the third secret that we've found? Oh God. What it? That's probably gonna give me an achievement, right? So I can see how few. Finding secret holograms, 7 out of 10. Okay, yeah, no, I think we are well behind. Oh well. That'll be for a second playthrough. Surely the secret holograms don't have anything, you know, super critical for completing the game. Oh yeah, you're gonna need to get up there. And there's also an aerial drone, right? Yeah. Oh no, I think that's just a camera. So I can zap you. No! Come on. Alright. Maybe I can do this one at a time. If I pass in here... No, you're absolutely going to alert both of us. Okay. So, this is thin timing we've got to work with here. Maybe the trick is to start this process before the camera has quite left. Alright, so I think maybe we'll start now. Oh, yeah. I need to go this way. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh. Oh, come on. Oh, you let us do that. Cool. I don't mind it. Come on, boy. Alright, they gave us that one. Alright, we have an ad coming in 2.5 minutes, everybody. Get yourselves ready, take whatever precautions you have to. Okay. We have a nice vantage point to examine the puzzle ahead of us. This door blocks the robot's view, and I guess the camera's view in the other direction. If I could perch you up here preemptively. Yeah. Yeah, I could. Now, what does this control? I guess it would be the camera. Okay. So I'm guessing we need to knock out the camera. Then try and knock out the guy, the robot. And then maybe... No, you're absolutely gonna just zap him doing that. Let's see. I want to try and... Definitely want to try and get this puzzle done before we have to wrap up. So... I don't know. How far ahead can I send you here? I I think... Yeah, the screen is not going to give me any more information. This is the entire puzzle. So... if I zap that, I get to come down here... I think what I need to be doing is I need to zap this after the door closes. Now follow him. That's too little time. No, okay. I definitely need to get this guy after he crosses the barrier. Welcome back, everybody, from the ads. So I think, in order to actually time this right, maybe once the door opens, now I can set this over here. No. I have a very thin margin of time between when this guy turns around, so he won't see Mui coming, and when I can actually make it through to the other side. I do seem to have enough time to direct Mui while he's over there. Alright, so as he comes over, he looks in this direction. Yeah, I think it's gotta be like as he's moving towards his final position closer to me. That's what I'm gonna try next. This is very thin margins. Now direct him over here. That's too thin. It's too slow. It just, yeah, it gets us from both angles. Because when he comes back around the long way on the left. How much time do we actually have? Really not a lot. Really not much time at all. Back momentarily, so how's it going? I am trying to solve a really razor-thin time puzzle here. Yeah, no, it's too thin. I wonder if I'm missing something about this. I could contribute a decoy over here. What? Oh no, you come down to find me. Okay, that's seemingly untenable. I don't suppose there's anything I can jump up to find here. No. Yikes, we are in a tight spot here. See, we need to get Mui, like, over here. And that's not... part of me that wonders if the camera should be our second target. Alright, can I perch you up here? Maybe have some more control over this. No, that's not going to give us enough time at all. I don't see anywhere to hide, is the thing. Oh, wait a minute. I do see somewhere to hide, actually. Alright, Mui, get up here. There are yellow handles on the far wall. If I wait for him to... I wait for him to cross over. I can jump up here. I can then jump up here. I suppose I can come and do anything there. Okay. So we're in a different spot now. There's a long pathway up there. Is Mui not supposed to do anything here at all? Hold on. If I deactivate this camera... At what stage in this cycle do I get the most time to slip past him unnoticed? I think if I deactivate the camera while he's farthest away at that ledge, that'll give me a decent amount of time to slink down and through. Aha, okay. Well, let's get you this way then, Mui. No, I was trying to do everything with Mui. Okay, the secret was I had to go and hang on those ledges there as Lana. And so there's another camera over here. Okay, book it. Yeah, no, we gotta run. This is a running puzzle. It has been the whole time. Alright, as soon as you turn around, I'm out of here. Alright. I think we're in the clear for that one. Okay. Alright, let's book it indeed. Oh dear, the wanted posters are everywhere. Even in that junkyard? Damn. Who do they think's reporting people out here? It's just drones. I haven't seen a single human being out here. Why is Mui wanted? That is an excellent question, actually. The fact that we know that Mui was allied with humanity at some point up on the ship, and then an order came down to, let's say, remove humanity from the ship. That might have something to do with it. Right? Maybe Mui, like, defied orders or something back then. Wait, is this sludge or can I swim in this? Oh, yeah. You'll forgive my confusion. It looks so much like water that would kill me. Alright, what about down here? Oh, hey, we have a log. We can use that. Alright, come up for air. I think I might actually transport Mui this way. Oh, Mui. It's a culprit, but not the perpetrator, right? Yeah, no. Mui did not kill the humans on the ship. The order came down from that white sphere traveler-looking thing. And the robots all started killing us. So again, my biggest questions in this story are about that strange spherical entity. Oh, that's a platform. Excuse me. Alright, we come through here, just so we're all safe and on the same page. That's an air bubble. Okay, we're gonna need to go and coordinate this. Mui, I'm gonna need you to position yourself by this here battery bank. Boom. You are in the clear, and then I'll go... actually, I want you there. Oh, I was afraid I wasn't gonna get that one. Alright. We're running low on air, but it should be good. We're alright. I think I might even be able to start coming up for this. Can I make the running jump? Yup! I can indeed. I sense a cutscene. Alright, what do you got for me? Oh, we're sliding. We like doing that. It wasn't a cutscene, it was a loading screen. Well, we're... Oh, hello. Sluice gates? Hydroelectric kind of thing? What? Oh man, we are very deep in the complex now. Right, this is a whole city that we're entering here. Doing a stretch? Thank you. How did you know that I was shrimping? Okay. Alright, doing some stretch. Oh, and a hydrate as well? Alright. Oh, Matcha. Hello, Matcha. How you doing today? Oh. Thank you very much for the teamwork care package. Telekinesis? Noted. Good to know that I have a telekinetic on my side. Doing good. Have been lurking for a bit and decided it was my time. Ah, very good. We do encounter these moments sometimes when we feel... Yeah, I'm gonna... Wait, can I climb this? I can climb this. When we feel it is our moment to strike feels like too severe of a word. Make an entrance, let's say. Alright, that's good enough for us. Alright, Mui, come follow. Oh! You're using this as a power source, eh? Rocks that... Yeah, this guy right here, hydrated. Who has 2 thumbs and is hydrated. This guy. I'm inviting you to imagine me pointing 2 thumbs at myself. So this is a rock that's used as a power source, but can also be poisonous. I think this might be radioactive. This is a nice image. I like this, actually. This spot right here, I think, is cool. Well, the inside of this city has been pretty nice so far. I mean, as far as environments go, we've certainly seen worse. We have also seen nicer environments that we have made worse. Does it contain billions of calories? I mean, it would have to power something. I mean, I guess any amount of calories can power something, but... Rock? Can we do that? No. What about underneath? That's what I like to hear. Oh, sorry, I'm phasing through the geometry a little bit. Yeah, no, fun fact. Uranium has, like, what, 400 times the energy density of coal? Or natural gas? Gasoline? It's powerful stuff. Would it also taste like a sour candy? No, it would taste like pennies. Okay. What did that accomplish? Oh, wait, did that give me a ledge on the other side? It did. Very nice. Yeah, that sort of metallic taste comes from the I think the free protons that move about in the metal. Okay, that was... I was not sure I was going to survive that. The fall damage is very inconsistent in this game. Yeah, so that's where the metal taste comes from. And so a lot of radioactive alpha particles are just, you know, helium nuclei, so it's just basically like free protons and neutrons streaming about. So that's what it would taste like. Are we coming this way? We're definitely getting further and further into like what look like habitated areas, because like that could be, this could be like windows up here. And I think that's even an awning or maybe an outlet, like an air outlet of some kind. You got stairs and plants here. This is starting to look like habitable areas. And the water is getting cleaner and cleaner. Which I think... Oh, nope. Sorry, I didn't see the camera. That's my bad. Alright, Mui can get over top here. We've got to go swimming. Alright, how are we doing this? Nope, it immediately snipes us. Okay. We've got to send Mui over here. And I saw some fish around the other side that we might be able to make use of. Yeah, no, the cameras are merciless in this game. They will just shoot you dead on first sight. Yeah, we can take control of a fish. Which I'm not even going to begin to question the mechanics and the ethics of that. Oh wow, it is super duper fast. Oh, I can sprint as well. I forgot about that. Okay, come on. Am I gonna have to build like a whole train of ink blots? Oh, that actually covers a lot of ground. My bad. I was unfamiliar with your game, Inkblot Fish. just in the center. Maybe we'll call it there. That's probably good enough. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Hi, fishies. We are deep in the bowels of wherever this place is now. I was hoping for a more obvious stopping point, but I think I've got to call it here, unfortunately. We are actually 15 minutes over time, so I wonder if I can save, or... Maybe that's just something we'll have to leave up to the autosave system. Alright, well... It's starting to look like we are getting close to the end of this game, so I'm betting that we'll probably finish it next stream. If we do, I doubt, depending on how quickly we finish it, we might either just start a new game or end early. Not gonna lie, the cameras remind me of the enemies on Master Mode difficulty in Titanfall. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. It's gonna be alright. Yeah. Titanfall is actually, it's one of those games that I've not played. I've heard nothing but good things about it. But, yeah, I've never played it myself. I know that it sort of inspired the movement mechanics of Apex Legends, and that's as far as my knowledge goes. Where's my library? Yeah. My Steam library. What would we play next if we finish this next stream? It's basically the father of Apex. I thought so. I know some people who are really into Apex, and I guess just sort of movement shooters in general. What would we play next? Because Apex is based around it. As in, like, story-wise or just mechanics-wise? What sort of things are on my wish list that we could get to? Oh, we've got, Would I be so daring as to start the next Paranorma site? Would I be so bold? I might be so bold. If I can find it. Yeah. Maybe it's time to get back to the Paranorma Site series, because the sequel just recently came out. And we really enjoyed Paranorma. I really enjoyed Paranorma Site when I was playing it, so maybe that's the thing we'll look for in the event that we still have a bunch of time next stream after we finish this game. The mechanics and the story. Okay, the main villain, Blisk, is trying to rebuild BT in some containers in the map. Huh. I didn't know it was connected story-wise. Interesting. Sounds good? Yes, I think that's going to be our plan. So, the next thing is to figure out who we're going to raid. Why do I have a Twitch notification? Well, no matter. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bunch of Twitch Turbo ads hit me. Okay. Boy, my bandwidth is not great right now. You know what? It has been a long, well, not a long time, but it has been a substantial amount of time since we raided Kixie, who was in stream earlier, a longtime friend of the stream. I think it is overdue for us to raid Kixie. So, I am going to get the raid messages out. Ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. Pick any or all that you like. I'm gonna pick this one today, just because I'm feeling it. Okay. If it will let me right-click, there we go. And we are going to raid. Call me Kixie. Yep. Okay. There we go. Thank you all so much for joining me for another episode of Planet of Lana 2. We are, in all likelihood, going to be finishing this next time. So, it's going to be the same time, same place, 1 p.m. EST, right here on the DJ Atomica. If we finish it super early, we're probably going to start Paranormacite, the sequel. We're doing a lot of sequels recently. And I'm looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to whatever conclusions this game has to offer, because I'm utterly intrigued by what's going on with the alien sphere. So I hope to get some more details on that next time. In any case, I hope to see you then. If not, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wonderful rest of your week, and as always, stay true to yourselves, everyone.